What is up, guys? Welcome back to another League of Legends Wild Rift gameplay, and today we will be looking at, again, Zemerson playing Vi in the jungle. Again, huge shout out to him. As always, the links of his social media are on the screen, in the comments below and in the description, so please do follow him. Very nice of him to provide these Wild Rift Alpha from Brazil gameplays for us. And yeah, he's going to be playing Vi in the jungle. A lot of you guys are, as well as me, we are all asking ourselves, how is jungle going to turn out in Wild Rift? Because of course, Arena of Valor, Mobile Legends, all these other MOBAs have a very, very different jungle experience than League of Legends. In League of Legends, the jungling is much less farming oriented and more of a supportive role. You want to gank much more. And you can already see the jungle does a little bit more damage to you than it does in Arena of Valor or Mobile Legends and stuff. And you will see pretty quickly that this is gonna be not a game where you just fully clear the jungle like in Arena of Valor, where you just completely just AFK farm and then you gank. You hit your level 4 where you get your ultimate after the full clear. Here it's gonna be much different. He's already almost level 2 after 2 jungle camps, and he's already looking for a gank. He's playing this really well. He recognizes that the mid laner is very low, almost picks up the kill. He could have flashed to pick her up there, instantly tries to invade the enemy's jungle. He spots out that the Wraiths, the little chickens, are already done, so his enemy jungler already started probably at the red buff. He probably should have warded the red buff just to see if the red buff is gone as well, because in League of Legends sometimes you start with just a small camp, and yeah, it is definitely very different. This role is going to be the most different compared to your other mobile MOBAs. And yeah, you will see here in a moment, this is his 4th jungle camp that he's doing, and at that point, after he finishes that one, and you can see he's getting beat up, guys. Now, I'm not sure if he's running the correct rune setup. As you guys know, runes in this game are completely for free. Everyone has access to them, and if he's running the recommended one, he probably should be as strong as you can get as a Vi jungle. So he's getting pretty beat up. So you will definitely need leashes in this game, where your lane, the lane that is closest to your start, helps you with the first buff and stuff. And you saw there, after that 4th jungle creep that he defeated, he was able to level up his smite ability, which is Punish. And now he already has that chilling Punish, right? That chilling smite, where he can slow the enemy. He could have taken the red one as well, and the red one basically reduces the enemy damage to you, and you deal more damage to them, and you give them a damage over time effect, similar to red buff. So yeah, here he doesn't know what to do. He tried to get the little honey fruit, but it was already taken, and now he is just going to clear his wolves. And I'm not sure, I don't think you have AoE auto attacks, but sometimes it seems like you have, as a melee hero, AoE auto attacks, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, of course, I will go briefly over the abilities of this jungle hero here that he's playing, of Vi, because again, a lot of you guys probably don't, probably only play Arena of Valor. First ability, as you already saw, you can charge it and the range gets longer, and it's just a dash, and it knocks the enemy back briefly, and it just knocks up all minions that you pass through, but it can only hit one enemy champion. The second ability has a passive that every 3 damaging abilities or auto attacks that you do to the enemy will reduce their armor and do a ton of bonus percentage damage based on their health. So that is really good to see. He's using his ult here, which is a pretty long range dash, where she locks onto the enemy and just dashes to them, cannot be stopped, can be damaged during that time, and just knocks them up in the air and slams them back down for a ton of damage. You can already see this is the classic jungler, super good kit for ganking. This is what you will see out of a lot of Wild Rift junglers. They will be super good at ganking, not like, it won't only be the assassin types like Murad, like Nakrov from that you know from Arena of Valor, because this is more of a, she can be played full AD. If you want to carry solo queue, you should probably build her full AD in the PC version, but she is still kind of more of a supportive. She's not only a pure assassin, she needs her team. She can one-shot people if she gets ahead, but it's not all about those one-shots, you know? It's not like a Murad where you just AFK farm. That is the wrong way to play this hero. And yeah, second ability also, they put an active, because as you guys know, I don't think any hero in PC League of Legends, this second ability is only a passive for Vi. But I think in Wild Rift they want to have all those buttons clickable, so they added the little shield. You can just use it and you get a little shield. You saw there the little boots he used, gave him a little movement speed boost. He used it to gank. His Lux following up the gank beautifully there with her stun and ultimate. And then the third ability is actually really cool, because it turns her auto attack into a cone AoE auto attack, the next one that she uses, and it hits anyone in that cone, and you will see it, you can see it, the little shockwave. It looks pretty cool. I have to say, guys, I'm actually very surprised how good this hero looks in particular. All the animations are super crisp compared to the PC version even. Listen guys, I'm gonna be honest, I think Vi looks much better than in the PC version. She's kind of an old champion, so she was already, she's been around for a long time, you know guys. Here he used the Scuttle Cap, not the Scuttle Crab, he uses the Blasting Cone. That will also be used. Of course, the biggest difference in this game is going to be the Fog of War, right guys? So he cannot he cannot see past the walls, right? So as a jungler, you will have to do a very good job of playing around that vision, and the Blasting Cones will be really important to dodge the enemy's wards. Your laners will have to tell you as a jungler where the enemies is warding, and yeah, it's just gonna be, it is gonna be a lot more macro intensive. The jungle role especially is gonna be much harder in my opinion than in Arena of Valor. So we will see how it will turn out. You can see the Xin Zhao is absolutely styling on him. This will be, I think, one of the fan favorites of the jungle role, of the ones that was shown, because that is that 1v9 hero. You know, he's gonna be, he already has that Trinity Force, and that Sterox is 5-1, 7.5k gold. He is juicing it, boys. He does a ton of damage, and yeah, Xin Zhao is definitely, Xin Zhao is already an item ahead of him, which is insane. Now, I still haven't figured out what these boots do. We'll see if he uses the active this game, but I still haven't figured out what the boots with the mouth do. But listen guys, this is absolutely, I am so excited guys. I am super excited, and yeah, it's really cool to see. This is the first full gameplay that I'm looking at of jungling, so it's really cool to see that the jungle is still very PC League of Legends inspired. You can see the ult here, he can't be stopped, he can't be CC'd during that dash, and here he gets another kill onto that Braum, and he finishes off the Jinx as well with a beautiful first ability. And then yeah, triple kill, you know, my man's out. I told you guys, hey, you saw that Ashe gameplay, he mains Marksman, as you guys probably saw. He doesn't main Vi, you know, he's just providing the content for the boys. And he's still flexing, you know, what can I say, man? He's still flexing. Anyway, you can see the vision is very limited. You really need to use these wards and play around the vision properly. The Xin Zhao can't see him there, by the way. The Xin is not just walking around aimlessly, guys. He cannot see him in that because of the wall. He can see him because he placed the ward there, okay? So you can see how important. See, he's not gonna face check. He's placing the ward to see, because if he walks into that fed Xin Zhao, he's just gonna get one shot. So yeah. Also guys, I want to point out the only scuffed thing that I noticed so far. I watched like 4 hours worth of streams. Look, he can't even beat him here. 2 levels ahead, it is just too much. Of course, he could have probably killed him if the Ashe didn't help, but Xin Zhao probably would have run away. But yeah, you can see that gold gain is very fast, guys. Okay, he already has the shadow blade, I think it's called. It is 10 minutes in, he's already at 2 items, and he hasn't really been, he isn't too fed, you know. The enemy Xin is already at like 3 or 3.5 items. So yeah, if you get fed here, you can definitely, I feel like from what I'm seeing so far, if you farm well in your lane and you farm well in the jungle, you gank well and stuff, you can definitely, you have some serious carry potential, guys. Like in AoE, even if you farm well, you know, the enemy, even if they don't last it, they will still gain a lot of gold, guys, you know, just by being there in the lane. So it's hard to get these huge advantages onto the enemies. But in this game, it will probably be a little bit easier. Of course, at the highest level, everyone's gonna farm well and stuff, then everything balances out. But it will definitely, it seems like it will be easier to carry in low elo. Oh, he's, ooh, okay. She died too. Okay, he tried something there. I'm gonna watch it again, because that was actually pretty cute. He was misclicking the ult. What can I say, man? Sometimes, you know, you gotta flex on the enemies, man. You gotta make fun of them. But here he uses the first ability and instantly flashes, because he knows from the PC version you can Q flash, okay? You can charge it up, and while you're in the animation you can flash to extend it further. That is one of the oldest Vi tricks in the book. Very simple, and then yeah, it works in mobile as well, so I'm really glad he actually tried it. Ooh, okay, he ends up dying to the red buff. Beautiful. He gets hit by a Jinx rocket. She's still a week old, boys. Week late, guys. What can I say? Let's see if he's gonna be toxic or he's gonna give it. Oh, she doesn't even want it. Okay. And yeah, if he's gonna be toxic, because in League of Legends, you give the blue buff to your mid laner. Okay, guys. It's not gonna be Nacroft taking your blue, enemy blue, every blue. Okay. Nacroft running around with 4 blue buffs at the same time. You already know. You know, that's not gonna be happening. What is gonna be happening is you're gonna give it right over to me, okay? You're gonna be a nice boy, you little stupid jungler, and you're gonna give it right over to your Alpha Chad mid laner, okay? I'm playing Orianna. What are you gonna do, huh? What is Vi gonna do? You're gonna knock up one person. I'm gonna pull 5 people together, okay? I'm gonna one-shot all of them. So you better give me that blue buff, mate, okay? I'm farming, I'm 5,000 CS up on the enemy virginity mid laner. What can I say, guys, right? So, hey, you will simp your mid laner with this role, basically, okay? In PC League of Legends, especially now in the recent years, it is, everyone always talks about the jungle mid synergy, okay? Jungle mid synergy in esports, super important. 2 great players, jungle and mid, but they don't have synergy. It is GG, boys, okay? He's hinting a little bit. It is GG, boys, okay? You need that jungle mid synergy, so you will basically be the mid laner support if you're playing jungle. So just a heads up, guys, you gotta make sure you know what you're getting into when you wanna main jungle in Wild Rift. It's not gonna be the same as in AoE or as in ML doesn't even have a jungle, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's actually gonna be pretty similar to Onmy OG Arena, if any of you OGs played that one. But yeah, you can see the graphics are gorgeous. I am still absolutely in love, guys. He is luckily juicing those 60 FPS. Super glad he has that new Xiaomi Mi 9. Okay, boys, I'm not doing advertisements here, but I'm just saying. He has the clean Snapdragon 855, so we can see some nice graphics. And yeah, this should be the Mountain Drake. This is probably the Mountain Drake. Maybe it's the Wind Drake. Who knows, okay? Who knows? We will see soon, because you will get some buff. And we will see. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's probably Mountain Drake, though. Now, from what I've seen, ooh, now we see the juiced up blue buff. Let's see what it does. So it's still very easy to kill. I'm pretty sure that was the juiced up blue buff, because it was a little bit bigger and stuff. I'm not sure what the buff is now, though. He engages beautifully. His whole team just clowns. Ooh, he's going deep. You should dash out. Oh, not bad, not bad. Come on, walk. Nice, easy. He dodges the Lux ult as well. Hey, my man's styling out here, guys. I'm telling you. What can I say? Anyway, they're probably gonna just finish here. They are in a very good spot. Ooh, no, you gotta watch out. While you're charging that first ability, you can get clowned. You can get stunned, and you get completely clowned. He is going very full AD. Not sure why the game is recommending such an aggressive build. What can I say? At least back when I played, Y was going a little bit tankier, you know, like a bruiser. Here you can see the dev screen. You can see the joystick is actually pretty cool. I hope my webcam is not covering that. I'm pretty sure it isn't. And yeah, you can see you can lock onto your heroes while you're dead. And also, I completely forgot. I wanted to say one thing, the only thing that I noticed so far that is actually scuffed about this game, okay? Now you can talk about balance, okay? I don't know, QSS 500 gold, Quicksilver Sash, which is Purify, for 500 gold. You know, we can talk about that later when the game is released, and we can try out the competitive aspect. But one thing that is really scuffed, and I'm gonna go back just to show you, okay? Look at the minimap. It has 5 FPS, boys. Look at the scuffed minimap. Oh, no. What is that? I don't know, but it's okay, okay? I'm really glad that only that is scuffed. I watched a lot of streams, and they never crashed. Nothing ever bad happened. Some of them had a very long queue time, but I guess that's server side, that the matchmaking is a little bit scuffed. But the game itself, buttery smooth. I never saw frame drops. I saw a lot of different streamers using a lot of different phones, of course. And yeah, it was just absolutely beautiful. So guys, I'm super excited. I hope you're enjoying this second Wild Rift gameplay for today. Again, please follow Zemerson everywhere. I think he said he will stream Wild Rift today again in the evening. It should be in around, you can see the home screen. It should be in around, like yesterday he was online in like 8 hours from now, I guess. Around that, he was already streaming, or even like 6 to 7 hours from now. So you can check it out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, also subscribe to me, leave a like, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.